A very good morning to all of you. Today we are going to do the MCQ challenge of UPSC. They are based on the recent current affairs that are occurring in the month of February and March. So let us begin with the first question. What is the historical event? What is the historical event that led to the construction of Mubarak Manzil Palace? Number one, A. Akbar's ascension to the throne. B. Victory at the Battle of Samughar. Treaty with British East India Company. D. Coronation of Shah Jahan. See what happened? The Battle of Samughar, 1658, was a conflict in the Mughal succession war between Emperor Shah Jahan's sons. Aurangzeb emerged victorious, defeating his elder brother Dara Shikoh. To commemorate this significant triumph, Aurangzeb built Mubarak Manzil Palace. Later, it was known as Aurangzeb's Haveli. This place symbolized his authority and marked a critical moment in his path to becoming the Mughal emperor. So the correct answer here is victory at the Battle of Samogra, 1658. She was the first queen in India to fight against the British rule and is also credited with using the suicide attack strategy for the first time in history. She was proficient in French, English, and Urdu. Which of the following personalities has been described above? A. Rani Lakshmibai. B. Rani Durgavati. C. Rani Chennamma. D. Rani Velu Nachiyar. The correct answer here is Rani Velu Nachiyar. Rani Velu Nachiyar was born in 1730. She was the first queen in India to fight against the British rule, known as Veeramangai, brave woman by Tamils. After her husband was assassinated, she spent 8 years under the protection of Hyder Ali. She prepared her army and planned to confront the British with her allies. In 1780, she defeated the British with the help of her army and allies, regaining her empire. Her victory is considered as an important chapter in India's freedom struggle. Innovative strategy. Rani Velu Nachiyar is credited with using the suicide attack strategy for the first time in history. She was proficient in French, English, and Urdu. So the correct answer here is D. Rani Velu Nachiyar. Bhavan Kashi Subodh Ratnakar, The Ocean of Pure Gems. Bhavan Kashi Subodh Ratnakar, The Ocean of Pure Gems, is the literary work of which of the following personalities? A. Mahadevi Verma. B. Savitribai Phule. C. Sarojini Naidu. D. Jyotika Phule. The correct answer here is Savitribai Phule. Savitribai Phule was a pioneer in field of education and social reform. On January 3rd, 1831, she was born in Naigaon village of Maharashtra, Satara district. In 1840, at the age of 9, she married Jyotirao Phule, who was just 13 at that time. Formally recognized as India's first female teacher, in 1848 the couple established the country's first school for girls in Bhidawada, Pune. Bal Hatya Pratibandhak Graha. In 1863, Jyotiba Phule and Savitribai began Bal Hatya Pratibandhak Graha, India's first home dedicated to prohibit infanticide. She also advocated intercaste marriages, widow remarriage, and eradication of child marriage, sati, and dowry system, among other social systems. In 1873, Phule set up Satyashodhak Samaj, the Truth Seekers Society, a platform open to all irrespective of their caste, religion, or class hierarchies, with the sole aim of bringing social equity. Literary works were Kavya Phule, that is, poetry blossoms, Bhavan Kashi Subodh Ratnakar, The Ocean of Pure Gems, in 18 Pure Gems. So the correct answer here is B. Savitribai Phule. Please click the link in the description box to join the Ultimate IAS Breakthrough Blueprint Masterclass to be held on Thursday and Friday. And it will take your preparation, UPSC preparation, to the next level. Most of you are doing job and get little time to prepare. So this revision booster will take you to the next level of preparation. These 3 hours which you give to this session, it will be ultimate in your preparation strategy. With reference to Financial Stability and Development Council, consider the following statement. A. It is an umbrella of regulators which gives an overview of health of India's financial system. 2. It is chaired by Governor of Reserve Bank of India. Which of the statement above is correct? A. Statement 1 is correct. B. 2 is correct. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. Financial Stability and Development Council is an umbrella group of regulators which gives an overview of health of India's financial system. So the correct answer here is A, 1 only. With reference to banks, consider the following statement. Number 1, these are public, quasi-public and non-profiting financing entities. They aim to bridge the gap between high cost of green project and need for affordable financing. 3. They offer lower interest rate and longer loan terms in comparison to traditional commercial banks. How many of the above statements are correct? A, 1 only, B, 2 only, C, all 3, D. Now let us see each statement one by one. Number 1, these are public, quasi-public or non-profiting financing entities. Green banks are mission-driven institutions specifically designed to fund projects that contribute to climate change mitigation and adaptation. These are public, quasi-public, or non-profit financing entities that leverage public and private capital to pursue goals for clean energy projects that reduce the emissions. Statement 2. They aim to bridge the gap between high cost of green project and need for affordable financing. These are designed to bridge the gap between high cost of green project and need for affordable financing. Statement 2 is also correct. Statement 3, traditional, they offer lower interest rate and longer loan terms in comparison to traditional commercial banks. Traditional commercial banks often provide high interest loans with short duration which are not conducive to long-term nature of green projects. Green banks, on the other hand, offer lower interest rate and longer loan terms, making it easier for green projects to secure the necessary funding. So correct answer here is C, all 3. What is the primary objective of updating the wholesale price index in India? A. To focus solely on agricultural goods. B. To measure the inflation at the consumer level. C. To provide more accurate measure of inflation at the producer level. D. To align with consumer price index. The Indian government announced the formation of Ramesh Chand Committee to revise the country's wholesale price index with a new base year of 22-23, replacing the current base of 2 year of 2011-2012. The wholesale price index has undergone revisions in the past, with the last update occurring in 2015 when the base year was changed from 2004-5 to 2011-12. The primary objective of updating the wholesale price index is to provide a more accurate representation of inflation at the producer level. Currently, the WPI focuses solely on goods overlooking the service sector, which accounts for more than half of India's economic output. To address this limitation, the government plans to transition to more inclusive producer price index. This shift aims to capture a broader range of economic activity by incorporating both goods and services, ensuring a more comprehensive and precise measure of inflation. So the correct answer is to provide a more accurate measure of inflation at the producer level. So the correct answer here is C. Which of the following statement about private members bill is correct? Number 1, it can be introduced by both ruling and opposition MPs. Number 2, rejection of such a bill affects the stability of government. Number 3, it requires a 1 month notice before introduction. 4, debate on such bill is generally scheduled for Mondays. Now, the correct answer using the code below: A 1 and 3 only, B 2 and 4 only, C 1, 2 and 3, D 1, 3 and 4. Now, let us look at each the statement. It can be introduced by both ruling and opposition MPs. Any MPs who is not a minister can introduce a private member's bill. Statement 2. Rejection of such a bill affects the stability of government? No. Unlike a government bill, the rejection of private bill does not imply a lack of confidence in government and does not affect its stability. Statement 3. It requires a 1 month notice before introduction. It's absolutely true. So statement 1 and 3 are true. Statement 4. Debate on such bill is generally scheduled for Mondays. No. Debate on such bills is generally scheduled on Fridays. So statement 4 is also not correct. So only 1 and 3 are correct. So the correct answer here is A, 1 and 3 only. The right to dissent in Indian judiciary is interpreted as A, natural right, B, legal right, C, fundamental right, D, none of them. So the correct answer here is C, fundamental right. Dissent in judiciary is a vital aspect of democratic society. In India, judicial dissent has played a crucial role in shaping the legal landscape, often highlighting the dynamic interplay between law, politics, and society. The right to dissent is a fundamental right and is an essential part of democracy, protected by Article 9(1) of Constitution of India. It can be traced back to landmark cases such as ADM Jabalpur versus Shivkant Shukla 1976, where Justice H.R. Khanna's dissenting opinion emphasized the importance of fundamental right even during a state of emergency. So the correct answer here is C, both 1 and 2.